Today's vintage bolo was discovered completely by accident, um, and it's based off this little Monchhichi. Now, this particular Monchhichi is practically worthless. To me, it's invaluable because this Monchhichi was hanging from a lamp in my mother's apartment when she first met my father. So for that reason, this is a precious, treasured memory, even though it's in horrible condition, and even if it was in good condition, it was practically worthless, and it hangs out in our living room. That said, I was doom scrolling the other day, and I found a list of forgotten Hanna-Barbera cartoons, and I found out that in 1983, Hanna-Barbera made a Monchichi's cartoon. And it only lasted one season, it appears like, and it did pretty poorly because it was pretty much going up against the Smurfs, and everybody's watching the Smurfs and not the Monchichis. Anyway, there's a villain in the show, well, a set of villains in the show, and they are called the Grumplins. They look almost identical to Monchichis, except they frown and they're purple. And then the very first episode, they get their very own theme song, which is basically Yo ho, the Grumplins are we hate the Monchichi. Um, which I think is pretty telling. They use half of their theme song to explain what's important about you. Oh, we hate the Monchichi. Like that is like the only reason they exist. So they're purple Monchichi, and I'm like, that's pretty obscure. I wonder what it would cost me to get a Grumplin toy. Um, and it turns out north of $200. The only one I'm seeing currently is 250 bucks. I've seen another one sell for 235, and then there was one that sold for 175. But considering all the and I think I saw a few others that had sold around the $200 mark. So anyway, with it's fairly safe to say that if you want to grumple in the evil Monchichi toy, it's going to set you back at least $200. So now that's part of my BOLO list, and hopefully I'll eventually find one because, in my opinion, it's super cool. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye.